What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Blue Fox 22 coming at you with episode 63 of our modded LP series. So last episode, we started some things, and I recorded episode 63 and 64, and we ran into some issues. Now this is going to be post commentary. I'm running into audio issues again. So for this, pretty much I'm going to be playing catch up for this entire episode. Not going to be a very long episode, probably about 20-25 minutes, a little over, a little less. But so pretty much what we're going to do is I'm going to explain everything that's going to happen on screen and what's going on, why I'm doing post commentary. I hate doing post commentary. The reason for that is I do my videos on the fly, and sometimes I forget what I was currently talking about at the time. So yeah. Forgive me for the little mundane stuff of cleaning up and stuff. It's just stuff I forgot to do before I started the episode. So in today's episode, I added two new mods. One mod is Refined Storage, and the other one is Foundry. There is a third mod, but I'm not sure if I'm going to add that one. It's Simple Storage. Not sure if I'm going to add that one just yet. If I do, I will let you know, and then I'll show it off. But I recently watched an episode of Direwolf 20's LP World with his friends and stuff that he hangs out with, and I noticed that his storage system, he's using the RF tool storage system, and it's not 100% sorted. So that made me feel a little bit better. But like I said, I like compact, a couple blocks of storage, compact storage that I can just stick things in and not have to worry about, okay, where exactly is it? Because the problem with this is it doesn't store everything where you want it, and it works on a stack system, and I don't like it. Now, the problem with quantum storage is that quantum storage is alright, but that works on a single item storage, and I don't like that neither. Do you know how many items there are in Minecraft? A lot. And we're not talking modded Minecraft. We're talking vanilla Minecraft. Items that you're going to store and use for later. We're not talking about tools and stuff. You can put that in a simple chest. I'm talking arrows, gunpowder, redstone. Redstone alone, I think we have 2,000-3,000 pieces of redstone. So that's, 300 stacks of redstone will fill up one of those storage systems easily. In depending on how you're getting your resources, it could fill it up in minutes, or it can take a couple sessions depending on how you do it. Yeah, that's only 19,200 per RF Tools modular storage unit. So with this, this is refined storage. So what I'm making here is the solderer. The solderer is needed to make different components in the system. The first thing you're going to need, though, before you even decide to get the solderer, is the controller. Think of AE2, Applied Energetics 2, and you will love this mod. So far, I'm loving it because you have a controller, your solderer, and in this episode, I'll be making it, is the disk drive. And there's other components for it too, but we'll get into that later. It's powered, I'm using a simple generator to power it. In this case, it's a coal generator. I use some of our coal that we have in the system to make coal blocks, I believe, because they're more efficient. And it's just a simple generator to use for that. Now, you can power with RF. EU is a better option because you get more. It has its own energy system. It's called RS, which isn't too bad. But EU is a better, if you have IC2 installed. That's a better option. Now here is an item from Foundry. I'm using this to sort the system. So anything, since we're facing it, anything that goes up towards the right side will be sorted into the ingots side, where I have it set up to store ingots, but that's irrelevant now because the system just stores items wherever it feels like. And on the left side of the screen, that gets put anywhere it wants. I don't care where it goes as long as it goes on the left side and it's on an ingot. Well, the system that I set up doesn't care. It's going to stick it wherever it feels like, and that's annoying me. I don't like that. So this is why I decided to get another storage system. Now, as soon as the storage system is up and running, then I don't know if I'm going to dismantle that or what. I might leave it up, I might not. So yeah. Oh boy, I mean it's been a headache doing this. So here's our new farm. Well, not new, but I have everything pretty much sorted out. Figured out my energy issues as well, so that's a good thing. I don't know if I told you guys that or not, but yeah. So we have ender lilies going. We have the redstone orchids. This is the cobble gen. I'm eventually going to make a. I don't know how I'm going to make it yet, but I want to make a another obsidian generator. Don't know what I would use it for because we have the ore resource miner going, so there's no need for that. Also, there was another update for Tinker's Construct. There's now, I believe it's the Tinker's storage tank or something like that. But I'm going to have a designated area for Tinkers eventually, not just have it willy-nilly. Let's see. Over here, I found out that the Torturinos, I had to activate the other recipes in the config file for the mod. Did that, not a problem. Now we have double compressed Torturinos and compressed Torturinos. To make a Torturino, you just need a torch and 4 clocks. 4 clocks, I believe it's a piece of gold surrounded by redstone on the cardinal directions, so north, south, east, north, south, east, and west. Sorry, I got tongue-tied there. And to get a compressed Torturino, you use 9 Torturinos. To get a double compressed Torturino, you use 9 compressed Torturinos. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with that mob dropper. I don't know what's wrong with it. It should be working, and it's not. I'm trying to think of what else. So let's head on down to processing. Down over here, I'm going to have to make some more sugar for that. We have our vat making nutrient distillant. Wait, why is there no power? Oh yeah, I fixed my power issue. Doesn't have any power at all. Pretty much, I was setting up the dimensional transceivers wrong. If it's receiving items or sending items, then it needs power. It doesn't need to send or receive power. It just needs power. If it's making power, it has a power generator of any sort, then it needs to send power only. If it needs items, your best bet is to use another dimensional transceiver and have that receive items to send into the said generator. Like, let's say you're using a coal generator. You can have one set up to receive coal and another one to send. But that's going to also have to not only send power but receive it. But you want to have it send its own power and make sure that power isn't going into anything that's also going to be sending power directly back into that machine or directly back into that dimensional transceiver. Here I'm redoing my tanks for our nutrient distillant because that bad boy should be receiving some and it's not. So that was weird. I guess there was none in that tank. It wasn't going into that tank. So that's why I guess it wasn't receiving anything. So I just disabled it or left it on normal. And now that tank is going to fill up with nutrient distillant. Which is a good thing because we can use it for several things. One of the other things I'm going to make, I need more sugar for that. So we don't run out of hooch. And so we actually don't run out of rocket fuel. Another thing I'm going to make is a... what was it? I think it was a zombie generator, but we're going to need nutrient distillant for that as well. Oh, I forgot about that. That needs gunpowder and redstone. Now, over here, big difference. I reconfigured the deep resonance RCL production, so, or RLC production, not resonant liquid crystal. That is going to, it's set up now to basically auto-create crystals, and then as soon as I set it up properly, it should send crystals to a, I think I show you in this episode, it should send crystals to a pedestal, and that pedestal should output them and also absorb the dead ones and send them back, I guess, or leave them in a chest at least. Here, I've solved our issues with the mob spawner. This is a mob spawner, Killer Joe. A vacuum chest in the center of the room, and this mob spawner will produce blazes. So we never have to worry about blaze rods for a while, because I got tired of going into the nether. Let's see what else here. Oh, and there's an experience obelisk as well. Now, you have to be careful. I can't remember if I say it in this episode or in the next. You have to be careful because some machines do not like the torturinos. Case in point, the endogenic generators. They do not like torturinos. It makes them move too fast, and it makes them break ender pearls. It speeds up the tick rate for the sequencers as well, so bad things happen. So pretty much what I'm showing you here is that the ranges for Killer Joe and for the spawner are completely different. So what I'm going to have to do is make sure I block off where the blazers are going to spawn, so we don't end up with a room, a room full of blazes. I accidentally had a couple get out, and I don't know how, which was weird. So I have that RF monitor, ouch, I have that RF monitor set up so that when blazes do spawn, I can't go past this point, that they automatically get whacked by Killer Joe. So put that there, and I can just walk away and let that run. Okay. Oh, also, I locked the difficulty, so from now on, the game will be permanently on easy. And then whenever we start our mod pack world, or our new, or start a new adventure later on down the road, the game will always be, we'll start off on easy, and then eventually we'll work our way into locking it on hard, or normal, and then so on and so forth. It's my way of gradually increasing the difficulty for myself so I can get used to how Minecraft is supposed to be played, you know. Now here is where I was showing you about the pedestal. Oop. Forgot you were on. Yes, I've gotten locked in this room before, and it ain't fun. So, you guys can tell me or not. I don't know how I'm supposed to fix this issue. The pedestal, for some reason, and the crystallizer, the pedestal will absorb crystals, but I have to physically place them down or put them inside of the crystallizer, or the pedestal. It's not recognizing the MBT data and the metadata. If I ignore MBT and metadata, then it won't pick it. It'll pick it up, but it also picks up crystals that aren't drained. And then if I set one or the other two on or off, it won't do anything at all. So if I say pick up metadata, or ignore metadata but pick up, or ignore metadata but accept NBT data, nothing. Vice versa, nothing. So I don't know. Also, I fixed the all the generators and stuff so they're outputting properly. I have the combustion and the Stirling generators. I believe they're Stirling generators. Correct me if I'm wrong. See, this is what I'm talking about. And I don't even have that, the chests and stuff that are, that one chest should not output anything. So I'm probably going to have to filter that to only output ender pearls. Otherwise, you know, transceivers and stuff like this end up filled with junk. And it shouldn't be. So I don't know what the hell happened there. Alright, so I hope you, ladies and gentlemen, are enjoying everything. I'm going to be doing another post commentary for Limbo. And then I'll be doing post commentary for episode 64 as well. Hope you're enjoying Limbo. Limbo is part of our, you know, the first annual Scary Spoopy Halloween show. Part of the Scary Spoopy Halloween month for the channel this year. Figured I'd do something cool for October. So while I'm actually here, I can share a little bit of information for you guys while I'm doing some random stuff. The games that are going to be featured, where are we at? New games. So this first week of Halloween, that's from today until next Saturday, is Limbo. We're probably not going to get through the whole game. It's not the end of the world. The next week will be Inside. So we have Limbo from Saturday to Saturday. That's from the 1st to the 8th. And then that Sunday, so the 9th to the 15th, will be Inside. And then from the 16th to the 22nd, probably going to do Doom or Zombie Night Terror. And then from the 23rd to the 29th, we'll do The Final Station. You guys will actually enjoy that one. I like the game. The ending's a little bitter to me, but you know, it is what it is. And then Sunday and Monday. Sunday the 30th and Monday the 31st, Halloween. Sunday I'm going to do a whole bunch of random games. So we're talking We Happy Few, The Forest, stuff like that. And then on Halloween, we're going to play some old school Doom, Salt and Sanctuary. And then, I don't know, I gotta try and find something else other than that. Now, on Halloween, I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream or not. I am thinking about it, but we'll see. So, to get back to what we're currently doing on screen here, but I'll let you guys know if I'm going to live stream or not. If I do, you know, it'll be cool. Be something different finally for the channel, other than just different games. And giveaways and stuff. Alright. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually going to make some items that I need. But this is to show you what I mean by how this sorting system is broken. These redstone blocks, I have no idea where they went. The system stuck them somewhere. And the only thing I could think of is they went into the dimensional transceiver to go over into where the ender pearls are, because that's not filtered. And yeah, so now I have to go and fish those out of the dimensional transceiver system, because those shouldn't be there, only ender pearls. So I had to filter that. That was my fault. But yet again, this is what I mean. Even if it wasn't, you know, that wasn't filtered to go somewhere, it shouldn't have done that. So yeah. So now I'm in the process of making, I believe, the what were we making again? The disk. I believe the disk drive. Oh no. I wanted to make another simple generator. This was a culinary generator. So you need a fishing rod, flint and steel, and I believe an axe. And what I was going to do is set it up so that it's basically another source of power. Well, you're going to see what happened in a few minutes. I still don't know what happened. I know if that happens again, I'm going to literally take simple generators off, because what you'll see in a few minutes is it shouldn't have happened at all. So yeah. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, now I got a suggestion from Danny. He said to get Subnautica. I'm going to look into that. That would work for me as far as something terrifying on Halloween. My greatest fear is, well, first of all, open water in general. Deep, deep water. We're talking more than 6 feet. Because I can't swim. And that terrifies me, to be in the ocean and to be in the open ocean with something beneath you that is the size of a skyscraper. So Subnautica would be the ultimate game for me to play. But like, oh man, that would terrify me to no end, playing that game. So yeah, this is what happened. The game crashed for no reason. Don't know what happened. So yeah. So I stopped the video here and restarted, and jump cut. We're back. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Also, if you guys can point me in the right direction, I keep getting 2 instances of Java staying open, and 1 instance of Java is literally like taking all of my my CPU power from me. Oh, it's chugging. Oh, we're chugging. Oh, we're chugging. That's bad. That's really bad. So yeah, we're just gonna leave that alone. Pretend that didn't happen, and move on. So yeah, those systems right there, they're empty. There's nothing in them. There shouldn't be, at least. And minus a couple peaks here and there, we should be really good. Alright. So yeah, pretty much this was just to catch up, to let you guys know what's going on, and to let you guys know what what mods I have installed. Now, we are going to work on Foundry. I'll probably do that in episode 70 to work on Foundry. So yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the weird video. I'm going to work on some stuff in between episodes. Make sure everything's up and running, proper. Make sure I filter that dimensional transceiver so it only accepts ender pearls. And hopefully we have everything all up and running by episode 65. And hopefully I will have better audio. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as always, I'm your host, BlueFox22, aka Marco Gardner. As always, stay safe, stay as healthy as humanly possible, and above all, stay foxy. I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.